No, you did not.
250.
Like I said,
Yeah,
small amount.
250 points-ish, somewhere in that range. I don't know the exact where it falls in there, but it's approximately.
Yeah, that's about 31% of their total score, right?
Yeah.
That's
You're
just
right.
about. Sure enough. And of course, Kodiak, Official, and Hulazilla still in that third place spot. You see them there with 457 points. Really fell off after that first round there. And where are they? I'm looking for them on the board there. Tweede and Spreezy really had a rough round there in round number 2. So go up pretty early, and because of that, they're sitting at 8th place now, despite having 7 kills. You know, so these kills, although they're worth a lot of points, you still have to have your placements. You gotta have to be consistent across everything. And look at this!
Consistent across everything. Here we go, guys. Consistent across everything. Inside of this map on Sandhawk is going to be no guns at all.
No guns.
It's all going to be about the melee, the cars, the nades, everything along those lines. If you guys tuned into the earlier region whenever we were in Asia, keep in mind, it's going to be about trying to hold on to those nades because they have so much use late game. But it's important for you guys to know it's going to be a little slow at the start. That's kind of the way this works. When you don't have guns, everybody's just going to kind of look at each other a little weird. But
and then decide not to fight.
As it slowly and steadily progresses, it's just going to get more and more and more violent.
So when you don't have guns, is there like a particular area you care to drop to, or you just kind of like, whatever, let's just go to the center of the map and run to whatever safe zone's going to be at?
You drop down and you immediately start looking for cars. Because naturally, on this map, what makes it a little bit more interesting is cars aren't just like, aren't everywhere. Like whenever you're on a range, there's just cars galore compared to this map, so you can end up with a lot of other stuff. So you're going to see a lot of people being forced to like use the tuk-tuks, use the little mini trucks, going to have to be using the motorcycles. So not necessarily the same strength of whenever you're capable of running around in the UAZs.
Yeah, without a doubt. Here you see the lovely rainbow of colors falling down, parachuting in here on Sandhawk. This is round number 3 here today in the EU region. We are doing our OMEN challenge, kicking things off here, melee style. And look at that, vehicle immediately, good to go.
Drops down, and it's going to be Marty Vol and Haiti coming through there. A lot of people dropping the Marty Vol comments earlier. So look, guys, here we are. We are with you now. Now, okay, so they've got their first vehicle, but at this point you want to try to find your second one so you can have something. What is that thing there? I always forget to read it. Is that Pyman?
Hanging there? Is that not just a like air freshener?
It is an air freshener, but I always forget. Oh, it's Pynon. That's right.
Is that like a flavor?
That's one of the locations on the map.
But is it a flavor though? Like, does it have a specific scent?
Zone of pitch, you know.
Smells humid.
Well,
muddy.
I think it's FC, so it's for a football club more than likely. So I'm guessing to say it smells of sweat.
Yeah, I don't want a football club smelling thing in my car. No thanks. FC. Full combo? Boom. Level 2 vest.
It's a big factor. Go ahead and get big vests, get big backpacks, so that way you can carry all of the nades. Nades, Molotovs. Molotovs are actually really strong, as we saw inside that last round. Whenever you start throwing them around the edge of the blue and people accidentally drive out into the blue, there's absolutely nowhere for them to go. So now over here with Hardy. Or Haiti. I keep wanting to say Hardy.
Yeah, it definitely looks a little hardy.
As somebody that everybody always says my name wrong, they're always like martyr or murderum. I always feel bad whenever I say somebody's name wrong.
Oh wow, potential fight?
Oh no, you ran right in front of the car, bro. You can't do that.
Oh my God, he didn't even want to fight a melee to melee. So I'm coming at him. He's like, wait a second. Do I really want to do this? Oh, he's trying to run him over. Oh, and the frag grenade comes through. Yikes.
Do it, Marty. I love the face. Like, yeah,
come on, dude.
That just happened.
You let him take the car and run you over with it? Son of a gun.
Oh.
He's so upset.
I mean, because you were stepping up. He was like stepping up. He was like, all right, you want to fight? Let's go, bro. And then the guy just runs into a car and instantly was like, no. This is how this is going to go down.
Poor Marty Vol.
And now you guys are firmly witnessing, while it is truly melee nades, it's really about the cars.
Oh, yeah. And here we go. Mr. T-Mont with Wei Pon Pon.
All right, and you can hear a couple of things going on outside, so looking around. Vehicles starting to make their way through. So just going full defensive at this stage. Whenever you don't have a car, I can kind of understand why. You want to kind of play for some form of positioning at this stage. A real test on this map is how good are you at cooking nades, though.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
And so if you can time it right, you can get so many kills.
Yeah, we saw that play a huge role early today when we had this melee car mode for the Asia region.
Everybody picks up all these meds like they're gonna use.
I know, right?
It's nades melee. You don't have time to use meds. And way over here with Way Pon Pon.
Oh, that is a crazy font for Way Pon Pon.
He's getting a little bit of nades thrown his way.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a scream from his teammate? All right, guys, so reminder, voting is live and active for the next round, so if you want to bring in some more chaos or if you want to play a little bit more of a sweaty mode, your voices can now be heard. Remember, there are still 4 different modes up and active.
Did you say a sweaty mode?
Sweaty mode, yeah.
Which one's a sweaty mode?
Something like snipers. Whenever you play
Ooh,
snipers,
yeah,
it's just like, it's like, you know, it's super try hard.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. It's all about however you guys want. The flavor of this event is whatever you guys want it to be.
Here we go. Moving over to Velena. Teaming up with a little big whale, I believe.
Yeah, rocking herself the shroud gloves and jacket. See, those gloves look so
nice
good.
Dude, yeah.
You know what I mean?
At twitch.tv/PUBG if you guys want to get it yourself.
Duo partner, a little big whale.
She is hauling in that buggy.
Looks like they're driving around the outside, maybe trying to find another vehicle? Because they're not inside the safe zone, so I'm trying to figure out why they're making the commit over here. Maybe, maybe they feel they need more nades? Although, look, she's burned through a lot of gas.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Unless she picked this up, with like near on nothing. Oh, I don't know if gas cans are in this mode. Sometimes people turn on gas. Sometimes people turn on gas cans for this mode, and other times people leave them off.
Well, that's gonna be unfortunate.
Technically, they're not a nade or a melee weapon, so.
It's a good question.
Like chat, sniper only mode would feel like a normal game of PUBG.
And this is Little Big Whale, her duo partner.
I feel like I need to know the history behind this name.
Little Big Whale.
And you see, try to figure it out. It's like pan, machete, keep the pan. Always about the sound. Doesn't matter how much more damage it does. Whenever you hit somebody with a pan, it's glorious.
Yeah. Just hit him with the Molotov. They'll be low enough that either weapon will kill him. Go with the pan, just with the sound.
See, I do it inverted than that. I always like to knock people down with the pan and then give them a Viking funeral, just drop a Molotov on them, and then walk away and then watch them slowly crawl out on fire. It's like the ultimate BM.
Oh, yeah, and then they survive and they're Targaryen, and you're like, oh, crap, my bad.
It's like some people are always just like, oh, melee, like just walking up and like beating somebody down.
Speaking about all crap, the blue zone.
It's an early blue zone. Like, you can see, it doesn't even really hurt. Once she gets these stims up, she's essentially going to take no damage. It'll be fine. But the problem with it is the fact that no vehicles. So being on foot in this mode, not necessarily the safest. But since you guys were smart and pick this map for this mode, a lot of these rocks you can kind of jump up on and kind of crawl around on. So there ends up being some level of safety that can happen if your vehicle gets taken down.
Dude, I didn't know I wanted an RGB keyboard until right now. I'm like hypnotized. Just going around in circles? How do you play like that? Is that not distracting? Does it like light up based on the sounds going off too?
I've got an RGB keyboard and I never noticed it, to be honest.
Look at it though.
Yeah, mine can do that, but I always turn it off. I just do like set keys for like the buttons that I press and make them a different color.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
So like just make it to where whenever you're playing in the dark or whatever and you like take your hands off the keyboard.
What keyboard is that? Somebody tweet that at me. I want that. Reborn 91. I'm gonna tweet at you. I'm coming to your stream. Except it looks complicated. R3B0 RN91. Making it difficult to find.
Well, I'm probably willing to bet that Reborn was taken. So then you just got to leak speak it through there. Now,
this is his teammate Chuck.
Dude, I love that little man over in the right corner.
That's a nice 8-bit. 8-bit PUBG. 8-bit PUBG went.
All right, now see, this is the question. You can see, wow, they don't have much loot at all. They've got bandages, a couple of nades, and pans, and no vehicles. All right, this is going to be kind of rough.
51 alive. He's only lost about 8 players so far.
Chat's already debating it. Looks like they're saying that predominant viewpoint is it's a K70 Lux Pro.
K70 Lux Pro? All right, anyone have a hookup for the K70 Lux Pro? Let me know.
This is actually kind of cool. All right, so with the way that the circle is set up, we've got the river that's still running through it. So that means that everybody that's on these vehicles are going to have to take bridges to get back over. So we might end up seeing a lot of the vehicles kind of have trouble making it over in the spots, which would lead over to a little bit more melee and nade action. So Prolosco and Doofy here, popping in. Playing in the dark. See, that's why you need an RGB keyboard right there.
Yeah.
for these type of moments.
I mean, it's just for the stream, really.
Hit the vape.
Oh, yeah. He's staying hydrated over there. He's stimming himself.
Is that the way they work?
Yeah, exactly.
Gamer stims as they make their way across.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Stim in game, stim IRL.
It's seeing a little bit of the difference in the way it plays on there. So that's one thing to notice whenever we're talking about all these specialty game modes, guys, is making sure to pick the right maps for whenever you like the specialty modes is really, really important, because you can see that a lot more people are now being forced to walk around inside of this map. It's gonna get a little bit more violent, a little bit more quickly, and I know everybody keeps chat's gonna be like, "Oh, you said that's gonna get more violent." It's gonna take a second to get there, guys. Don't sweat it. But you can start to see, look, running out of space. Somebody getting Discord notifications. Make sure to say hi. Tell them, hey, no, dude, I'm competing in events. Back up off me.
Yeah. Dude, your stream's on the stream.
Not turning on streamer mode on Discord while streaming. For shame.
Streamer mode, bro. Enabled.
All right, so you can see that there is the essential vehicle caravan making their way across the bridge to the south. It's going to be Horseman Sansa making his way, and it's going to be Spreezy and Tweede also finally making their way out of the blue. See that a lot of people... Oh, there's somebody playing inside of a boat. Cowards. Cowards.
We're playing it safe.
So with this, it's going to get a little bit more violent, as there's not a lot of space really for these guys to play. Everybody should start getting vision on each other.
It's Kodiak in the boat.
Is it Kodiak in the boat? Kodiak and Hull, they're playing for position right now. You can tell. They're like, no. We want that auto berth. We want to go to TwitchCon. Yes. And
auto berth is the grossest term.
Chat, if you haven't realized it, we really like saying auto berth just because of how weird of a word it is.
Yeah, auto berth? It always makes me wonder what a manual berth is, you know? Oh, get him!
No expression on his face whenever he gets it either. That's just cold-blooded.
Dude, those
look
eyebrows too?
He's like,
we'll run him open again.
I'm here to kill everyone. Look at that. He's into it, man.
You're talking about the Viking death.
Go get you some more nades.
The Viking death stare right there.
That's kind of the thing about looting inside this game. Whenever you get the kill, and yes, gas cans are on there. Somebody in chat said somebody picked one up earlier and we missed. I'm sorry, I don't notice everything they pick up, chat. I don't watch all the things. Dream PC. Look at this guy's trying to get his Dream PC. You guys can help him out. 191 days to go.
A Dream PC with an RTX 2080 Ti? Okay, I want a Dream PC too.
Yeah.
Now, okay, here's the question though.
Yes.
If he needs a Dream PC, I'm kind of curious about what his settings on his PC are, because as we were talking about earlier in Asia, this game mode eats frames.
Yeah.
Because you're going to end up with a ton of cars, all the Molotovs, stuff like that.
I mean, to be honest, the stream looks pretty darn smooth to me.
It's pretty nice. Not going to lie.
Oh, there's the boat guys out there.
Oh, Houston only is duo partner over here. I think that I saw them with one of the nice pan skins.
The giggle before the grenade toss.
Yes.
One was kind of close, the other one was not so much.
A little off.
Just a touch. There you go.
Trying to be predictive with it.
That's one of the things, though. The streamers always love this mode. I know it's a little slow to start, but no, this isn't a rerun Primo Ultra. We're live right now.
It might be a rerun.
Yeah. We are. It's a rerun. We just edited this in here just for you.
Yeah, this is a recorded voice.
By the way,
this is not a rerun.
Look at that. That thing should do extra damage, in my opinion. Look like all the spikiness on it and stuff like that.
Some medieval pan. So I used to cook in the medieval days.
Now, see, here's the thing, though, is if you burn through a lot of your nades now, trying to get these long-range kills, what do you have left?
17 points.
What do you have left whenever there's 30 cars driving around you?
You got to play the long game. But if you play the long game, then you don't have as much fun in the early game.
Pick up a level 3 backpack. He's already got a level 3 backpack, never mind.
44 remain.
New circle. Lots of water inside this circle, so our boat guy is going to be paid off fairly well, but that means the fact that we're running out of space. So hashtag broadcaster Royale, because I'm forewarning you guys, we're starting to get to the hot point. This is where it's going to start getting a little bit too close. And no, I'm not Moses. Moses will be here in just a second. He'll be in here for the next game.
Yeah. You sound just like Moses. You're insulting everybody.
We are Rip and Matrim. Insulting everybody. Look at this, you guys. Help this poor man forget how bad he was at Seattle. Give him money. I mean, to be honest, anytime I feel bad getting money does make me feel better too. So
I don't know anybody who gets upset when they receive money.
That's true. I don't know.
Yeah. Damn it, I've got money again.
So
69 Horseman.
Yep. When Sanson.
He got a top 6, I believe, in that first round we had today here for EU.
Strong performance. And actually, he made all the way to Seattle. So the broadcaster Royale last round. Man,
trying to make it out of TwitchCon now though, but gotta believe he's not doing so hot overall.
puppet works. I just realized he said people watching the rerun are now going to think it's live. We're going to mind game people in reruns even. I love it.
This is not a rerun.
Oh, the Tuk Tuk coming in strong. Tuk Tuk is a very interesting vehicle on this. I'm kind of curious on how well it's going to get bounced around. You can see scooters starting to make their way through. All right, everybody's got vision on each other now.
Oh yeah, bumper car mode.
There's
about
so
to
much
go
water.
down.
There is so much water. Please, guys, don't run to the water. Play the mode like you should. I'm going to trash talk everybody if they run into the water. If they're at least on a boat and had forethought at this stage, maybe I'll let it pass. But if they're just all like hiding in the water, no, don't let it be this way, guys.
A lot of action here on the bikes again.
Scooter is so much less intimidating than the motorcycle when you're driving it around. Just looking at the little.
Gonna need it.
Getting up to my max speed of 20 miles per hour, guys.
Beep 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 beep.
At the top of the rock.
All right, so a little bit of driving around here.
Oh man, this is some killer stare here from Papa Pawian.
Looks like they have a good idea on where somebody's at, forcing him out. Flash. Oh, heads. Take a little bit of it, nothing too terrible.
Man, nothing phases him.
No fear. Whenever you're going to murder the world, there is no time for expressions.
Just
Boom!
Following through there.
That was a little big whale.
Oh, little big whale.
Ja idę prowadzić.
Now she's down. Oh, there you go. That's the way you do it. Viking funeral. I love it.
Oh no!
Because you just see, it's just like once they catch on fire, there's nothing I can do now.
Burn the whale?
spaliłem go.
That's cruel.
Somebody needs to go find out. Give me the story behind Little Big Whale.
Little Big Planet fan, maybe?
And Gunnar, yes, you can kill swimmers with a boat. You can run them over. But it's only whenever they're coming up for air.
Sounds hard to do.
It's not actually that bad. Because eventually you get to the point where it's harder to catch breath, so you keep having to surface, keep having to surface, and keep having to surface. Usually end up forcing somebody to drown themselves.
Да, за деревом.
All right, back over here with Houston Hurdy. This guy
got a grenade.
Trying to run somebody over, can't make the angles. It's too tight. It's too tight.
This damn scooter don't turn.
Живая? Да.
Master strategy is when you're stuck back behind a tree like that and somebody's trying to kill you, just whip out the nade and blow yourself up and hopefully blow them up.
Just threaten with the nade.
And just have them run over there. Have your teammate run over there and res you. Throwing a couple of horns. Got to show dominance.
Oh, it's getting crazy. Tweety and Spreezy out here. I think they're on the scooters.
Winghaven Cold Dementa, our winners from last round, still alive.
Yeah, circling with their scooters as well.
Actually, just making a little parade.
Кем сесть?
All right, we finally look like we're getting a little bit more of a shift away from. Well, it's still got a little bit of water in it. But we're going to be around hot 10, all things considered. That's going to give a little bit of space for everybody that's playing melee mode. Tuk Tuk popping the wheelie after the connection. Tuk Tuk's known for their awesome ability to do damage when they run over things. Oh! Oh!
From the side.
Tuk Tuks, I love them.
Yeah, Buggy seems like a good choice right now based on all the other vehicles.
What is this? This is Broadcaster Royale, where you guys have just voted on the fact that we're going to be doing melee mode, which translates into cars mode for right now until we start getting too small of a circle and everybody's forced into some form of violence. So the way it works is everybody's got melees, nades, and cars. It's about all they can work with.
Oh yeah, this is an OMEN challenge. We've got OMEN challenges coming up for the next 2 rounds as well. Rounds 4 and 5. You guys can vote for that. Just hit the Twitch extension and you'll be able to cast your vote there. Just click the little puzzle piece in the app.
Even getting some violence outside the water. Popping him over just a little bit. See Sanson trying to make his way out. Because keep in mind, they can kind of force them out and into the blue at some point on it. So keep aware.
Yeah, Kodiak, he's chilling. He's like, you know what, man? I ain't wasting my gas on you.
Now, keep in mind, people can also throw nades out of the sides of boats. So if you time it well enough, you can do a lot of good stuff. Circle has popped, still got water inside of it, but with the amount of people on boats, that makes people a little bit afraid of going and hiding inside the water. You see Horkan's just kind of watching this all unfold, like, I don't know if I want to be a part of this. Got a couple of people playing along the cliff facing there, and a little bit of a fight that's happening around the bridge. Does it look like a little bit, maybe of a fist fight might have happened?
No way, at the bridge? A fist fight at the bridge?
Oh, no.
At the school.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Barely juked it.
Ah! And jumps the buggy, run around the tree. No!
That's some nice jukes there, using the tree for cover, but keep in mind, 10 seconds before the circle starts to come in.
Oh my God, his
so
jukes
he's buying
are too
a lot of time. This is still going to be a late circle, so it can take a lot of damage off the blue. Are they going to stay committed to this?
Does he not have any weapon? Oh,
Yeah,
he can run over? Oh, there he
got
goes. Glaxy got him. Mr. 4 damage is who that was.
Oh, all right. So with this, they're going to be able to make their way back in over towards Hot 10.
Şu sağdaki yayanları öldürebiliriz aslında.
Tamam gidelim hadi.
Nice work dodging a little bit there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Look out. Oh, the tree's in the way.
See, this is the point whenever you're supposed to like try to jump into the back of other people's vehicles, man. When do they slam into it like that and they get caught for a second? Run over there and try to get the damage and the murder.
Gidiyor burada. Hey.
Oh, starting to get crazy out here. 37 to go.
Yayan bul yayan.
All right, now keep in mind, we do have buildings to play around, so the people that do have melee weapons can't have somewhere that they can run
In
to,
the blue, he's
provided they can make it through.
Oh, he busted the tree.
Caught a corner, a little bit of the tree there.
Gazdan ölme ha Neco.
Look,
Oh,
blue
he's
damage
chasing.
starting
He's in
to kick
pursuit.
in.
He's in pursuit. Oh, he got around the corner.
Curcuna başladı.
Oh, wait a
It's
second.
going to start ticking up more than they can realize, because remember, the smaller the circle gets, you're going to want to start having to catch up a little bit of speed and kind of knock people around, so you can end up launching yourself out in the blue if not careful. Oh, poor Scooter Man. Poor Scooter Man.
It's like my scoots.
I got to say, this has to be the most stable scooter ever made in the history of mankind. Bucky just runs up. Uh-oh. Oh!
In the back.
Launches him straight off there. You can see people starting to play around the rocks now. Oh, did his vehicle get taken from him?
I don't know. That was crazy looking.
Uh-oh. Step up.
Uh-oh. Grenade gets
Look
tossed
at this,
too.
running forward with the pan. Nate's starting to come out, do a little dance.
Make a little love.
Trying to go for the high ground. Realized the fact they had somebody sneaking up back behind him. Now he's kind of caught in the same position that he was just in. And
Get out of here. Get out of
realized,
here.
realized he might not like that too much.
Baba oynuyor.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Teammates down. It's risky to go for a res, man. I don't know if you want to do
Coming
that.
out and everything. Here we go. 28 alive. You see them all circling around there. A couple people hiding out in the building
He's
still.
going for it. Galaxy's going for the res? No, maybe. Surely? Looks like he's just
Must
trying to
be.
line up. All right, so you kind of get an idea of what the chaos looks like from the outside. A lot of people driving around inside there. Spreeze is taking a little bit of damage. Looks like Xeon's also pretty low. Keep in mind, your vehicles take a lot of damage on all these little connections back and forth. Sun Touch running over Galaxy, finding him out while the res is trying to go off.
And it looks like the circle's off the water, so the water boat boys are going to have to come back on land.
Fine.
Kodiak is down. That's what you get for staying in that boat all day.
All right. Forced make landfall. Got a little bit of a D-Day situation going over there. We got Easter ready inside the tuk-tuk.
Moto de Nova on the screen. That's exactly what this mode makes people do.
All right. So everybody's driving around now and get a little bit of damage off. Kind of curious about what's happening inside the houses with all the melee people. And all right, here comes the frame rate destruction.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this mode is about. You can start to see is all the vehicles are starting to compress and people are throwing down smokes just to jack with each other.
Oh, she's having way too much fun. I don't blame her.
Bring a smile to your face. You just end up in this situation of going, if you've never played it, like, what the
Yeah,
hell do I do now?
Joke sets are
Like, see all the people like posted up on their little islands on top of buildings, just not wanting to get involved in what's happening down below.
Yeah, but I mean, there's only one building left in the next circle, so they're going to have to move in.
It means melee fighters are going to have to kick off. There you go. Get a little bit violent there.
Yeah, tuck violence.
Интересный турнир.
Да, кстати, блин, нужно было щелы забрать эти.
Yeah, that chat's already like, what is going on? That's all right, guys. Embrace it.
Anyone in the smoke here? Nothing.
No.
Кстати, что?
Now you can see it's, if you're on foot in this area, you're already way dead. Now it's just about nades. These people that are in the like on these different positions, they need to start raining down some nades. If they have any left, did they waste them all? Oh, and there you go with the play. Look at this. Horseman knows what's up. Make the switchovers. Just start throwing nades into the middle of it. You got 3 of them. Maybe you can get something off of it.
It doesn't get anything with that one, though. 22 alive now.
New circle popped up. You can see starting to
Oh
press.
my God.
Look, everybody's now forced in. You can, like we were talking about, 1 building left. So our melee guys have something to live for, but this is where nades
toss it
become
already.
strong.
Oh,
No,
my-
cook it. You gotta cook it. Try to connect onto it. Is it gonna hit? Oh, there we go.
Horseman.
Horseman, there
That
we
was
go.
Moto de Nova. We were just watching her.
Oh, come on, that's gotta make you feel better for
That
how
was
bad you are at
beautiful.
Seattle.
Yeah. Oh, he's got another one. Cook it,
He's
cook it,
got
cook
2 more.
it.
Let's just throw it
Oh.
right into the mix. Oh, if he'd thrown it just a touch more to the
No.
left.
He's still got a knockout
Still got
anyway.
one though, yep. And everybo's realized he's the threat. All the cars are suddenly like, no,
Like,
no,
get
okay, we
out
gotta
here.
get this guy.
It's blue.
And he gets the kill for it. Nice, nice.
Horseman on a roll. Oh, look, the melee's out.
Oh, but he's still playing along the rock, so he's still kind of safe. So you got to be really careful, because what you can do is you can try to push people into the blue and take out the guy on top of the island, throw the Molotov out, force him to run down. Grant's trying to figure out what he's gonna do here, realizing he has nothing that he can play off of.
Okay, he's got a lot of like little walls here to hide behind from all the vehicles.
He's got a ton of nades. Look at this.
Oh
all right, King of the Hill time. Run over there. Take down the guy on top of it. He's caught up. He's looking at other stuff.
Oh, God!
Hit him!
Oh, he's trying to ban him. He's smiling so big.
Oh!
Get him!
Motorcycles just come out of nowhere.
There's so many grenades and all that smoke. The frame rate is killing people. Oh,
right,
Sandman trying to
drop it down there.
Oh! Leon is down. Oh, snap. That was sick.
Recreant's just got control right now, throwing him out. Is that Horseman over there? Yes!
Another one down. Horseman goes down.
It's dead. The destruction is everywhere.
He's so low. Everyone running around through the smoke. A lot of pans out there. More grenades. Another one. King of the Hill, baby.
Don't hide inside the smoke. There's nowhere to go.
How about this way? Anyone out there? Oh my goodness, recent.
He's got everything set. He's now got his meds up. Now he's posted up on top of it. You can tell, looking around, is there any vehicles left? There's one motorcycle caught
There's
up.
a dude over there behind the wall. 4 alive, though.
Throwing out the Molotovs. Get a little bit more damage, force everybody to kind of zone themselves out.
Peeking around. Who's left here? Energy drink time. That's right. It's winding down. Does he have a melee weapon? I think he's got a pan, right?
Yeah, he's got the pan.
He's throwing out more
We
smoke.
can see everybody right now. Keep in mind, that guy keeps running back into the blue.
Look,
he's just stepping down. He's charging. Did you see the other guy off the side?
He's
going for the
smoking out
fight.
everything.
And Golden Myth is like, no, you don't get a fight when the motorcycle's around.
Wow,
all right.
Golden Mesa.
So here we go.
Oh boy, Recrim versus Golden
Motorcycle versus
Oh, where
pan.
are they? They don't even see each other.
Now the motorcycle can kind of give away the position. Can you see? There's just
Oh,
so much
the circle's
smoke.
closing in. Recrim, bang it right there.
Go for the swing.
He whiffed.
You have a rough idea. Oh,
he's in the
Golden
blue.
Myth went to the blue. He went too
Oh,
far
he's
out.
kicking like crazy.
He's just gonna
He's
die
dead.
now.
He's
There's
dead.
nowhere to go. Golden Myth kills himself by driving forward. Recreate gets it.
Recren with the craziest finish there, blowing everybody up. Grenade after grenade, gets 8 of them out there. Well done, sir. Well done.
Oh my lord. Maxed out Recreant.
Damn. That was sick.
Coming in with, we talking about